What we're looking for is the remedy, the message, and what does it take to actually survive in a good manner in a marriage, joining in matrimony for 55 years. This is what people want to know far and abroad. It's a very important tidbit and pearls of wisdom that we are looking to get. And Bobbie, would you please give us just those little tidbits?
Three strands are not easily broken. My husband, myself, and God. And marriage is a pyramid with him at the top and us at the base of the triangle. And the closer we get to him, the closer we get to each other. He is very respected by me, and I am very cherished by him. And so respect and being cherished has made this not a marriage without problems, but a marriage that is doable with Christ as our center.
What we're looking for is the remedy, the message, and what does it take to actually survive in a good manner in a marriage, joining in matrimony for 55 years. This is what people want to know far and abroad. It's a very important tidbit and pearls of wisdom that we are looking to get. And Bobbie, would you please give us just those little tidbits?
Three strands are not easily broken. My husband, myself, and God. And marriage is a pyramid with him at the top and us at the base of the triangle. And the closer we get to him, the closer we get to each other. He is very respected by me, and I am very cherished by him. And so respect and being cherished has made this not a marriage without problems, but a marriage that is doable with Christ as our center.
Awesome. And I remember the other day when we were speaking and you were asking, and you were quoting a few things that you used that really was spine-tingling to me. And I actually have passed those pearls of wisdom on when you spoke of giving words of affirmation in that 30-day period of time, which is something that we all overlook doing for our mates. So could you speak to those, I think it was 3 or 4 things that you practice on a regular basis to really give you?
I accepted a 30-day challenge within this past year in which every day I sought to find something to be praiseworthy to my husband. And in those 30 days, I noticed a softening and a gentle spirit developing in him, but it was because of those kind words. For instance, waking in the morning, and the first things I would say is, it's wonderful to wake up beside of you each morning.
Beautiful.
That's an example.
That to me is absolutely, when a child wakes up in the morning and their parents embrace them, and you feel that love is real, it's genuine, it's pure. And then as you get older and grow older, those habits just start to fade. So the fact that you embrace and you take those responsibilities onto yourself and don't overlook it and really are selfless to go through that for the better of whatever you guys have and invested in is one of the things that I feel as someone who looks to you for the pearls of wisdom is something that will just manifest itself over and over. And that's the key reason I wanted to get you to speak on it, because it's absolutely necessary. And you train your mind, you also train your body. I remember you speaking to the small changes. Speak to that for a second for him.
Developing habits sometimes can be overwhelming. But if you approach a habit by doing tiny little things that develop the habit. For instance, if you want to use words of affirmation, just be faithful to use them daily. And make a challenge to yourself to use those affirming words. And do it in a very positive manner daily. It will become a habit and start it as a tiny habit.
Awesome. See, exactly. And the last thing that I wanted you to speak on is the impact that exercising your mind and your body and your spirit has had on you, and things that you can pass on to people when you implement all three of those key ingredients of life and growing well.
Truly believing that my body is a temple. It has to be maintained, and I'm the one to maintain it. You have to be very careful who you give your mind and body to. And the mind is where you make the decisions, and to have clarity of mind, you need to keep the physical body well. And so by keeping the physical body well, that alertness is there, and you can be faithful with those tiny habits that become good habits. And so it's just a domino effect. And the physical body has to be maintained so that you feel like being aware of other people and using kind words.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. That is, like I said, we call jewelry because there's a value, but those pearls of wisdom are priceless. You can't put a price tag on it. And I'm going to close this with the prayer that you said to me the other day, because I think that would just be perfect closure. Do you mind doing that for me?
Which prayer? Oh. It's a body scan now.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can delete and carry on.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to start.
Okay.
Dear Father, forgive me for the things I do that are wrong, and for not doing the things that I should. I ask you to capture my thoughts for Christ, to open my eyes that I may see and behold your wondrous law, that I may be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger, for anger does not work your righteousness. Put a guard over my mouth, put a seal over my lips. Help me speak healing and not hurting. Search me and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. If there be any wicked way in me, cleanse me. Help me, Lord, fasten the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, the shield of faith, and shoes that help me proclaim your gospel of peace. By your mercies, I present my body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto you, that I might not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of my mind, that I might discern what is good and perfect and holy. And then I say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Forgive us this day our daily bread. Give us. Go back to the Lord's Prayer.
No. Like, people, you can't understand. I'm someone that utilizes change. Like, if I'm not strong in an area, what I like to do is highlight someone who is. And what I do with that, I make sure that the world gets to see it. You know? And the world just got to see that. And that is something that your grandchildren will see and know, because they're going to be like, wow.
But you're working with different body parts.
Yeah.
And that prayer is a body scan.
It
starts with the mind, the eyes, the ears, the tongue, the heart.
I'm choking up right here because I feel you, and the people that are about to see this are going to absolutely, I don't know, it's going to change somebody's life. And I'm saying that with a modest spirit.
But do you understand the fact that you talked about the enemy, and the enemy captures the members. The enemy captures the mind. He affects what the eyes see, what the ears hear, and the tongue speaks, and the heart feels. So by putting on that in the morning, that 7-minute thing you talked about,
that armor,
you are dressing for battle.
I need not say any more. Goodbye, fans.